off. Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randall. Season here, early time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco, thanks for tuning in. What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and we back, man. We back. So the Philadelphia Eagles take on the New England Patriots for day two of this little joint practice. I know everybody is hype. Devontae Smith is back. Devontae Smith is going to be involved in team activities today, so that's exciting. That is definitely exciting. Big Play Slay is also back, but I mean, he didn't really leave, but he took that big hit towards the end of the game practice yesterday. He is fine. He's good to go. Derek Barnett and Javon Hargrave don't look like they're going to be practicing today. So that's doesn't seem to be an injury or anything, just like they're not going to practice. So that's something to see. Another thing that's pretty cool is Eddie Royal, the former wide receiver from, I believe, the Chargers, is going to be a coach for us. So that's going to be pretty cool. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got going on. I'll say what up to everybody. What's going on, everybody, before we get out too far into the news. What's good? Eagles has landed. Yes, sir. Devontae Smith is back. He is definitely back. What's good? Eagles clip. Papa Sora in the building. Philly Big Dog. What up? What up? Hooligan. What up on Twitter? I see you. Thoughts on Tebow getting cut? Are the Eagles picking him up? If the Eagles pick him up, man, I'm gonna be tight. So, shout out to my boy Kev. He hit me up. He was like, I'm kind of surprised they did that. He was like 4 games away from getting a pension. That's messed up, man. Give him the games. Give him the games. Is there anywhere we can watch the actual practice? Not that I know of, unless you go to the field. Unfortunately, if I find something, trust me, I will. Y'all will be the first to know. What's good, Adi? What's good? Oh, I didn't know it was another joint practice today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, Jock Talk. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, honestly, when I read that, I had to double check. I was like, oh, is it? Let me make sure. But no, it is. It's good. It's good. We good. And then also another thing that Nick Sirianni was saying, I don't know if you guys saw the interview, but him talking about Boobie Miles, man, they asked him why he held them out. He said he didn't just want him to take hits, basically. So he said he's going to reevaluate it this week. We'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens. What's good, Jock Talk? Good morning. Yeah, it feels good. It's nice to see him back so quickly, man. And there's all the wide receivers out there going crazy, to be honest. Top of the morning. What's good, Eagle Slay? What's good? Yes, sir. Everything's great. Everything's great. I remember Eddie Royal as a Bear. Yeah. That's hey, all the help we could get. I'm not mad at it. Guess who's back? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, man? I have to say, after hearing the players, I'm all in on Hurts this season. Yeah, I like Hurts. As long as I just need to see him play. I've said this before. He said all the right things. You know what I'm saying? Like he's swooned me. You know what I mean? He knows how to talk. But I want to see him go out there and I want to see him play. I think he has the talent. I want him to just prove all the doubters wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I think he will. I think he definitely will. I'm excited for today. Hoping for a good day. We got to win day 2. Great job on Dear Pats Nation last night. Very funny and informative. I appreciate that, man. It was a lot of fun. Definitely. Shout out to them. You froze? Am I still frozen? Another day for Belichick to scout players. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's gonna be trying to get Zach Ertz. I think I'm crazy. Watch. Yeah, I was watching Sirianni's conference. Yeah, he did good, man. Hey, Nick Sirianni's a funny dude. I ain't gonna cap. I like when he talks. He's just funny. Like he's just so excited all the time, So when he makes little mistakes, it's just funny. What's good, Coach Dante? What's good, brother? All right, let's see it start going. News should start popping in any moment. So today, obviously, you do get the cuts, right? So today we have to cut, I believe, 3 players or 4 players, something like that. That should be interesting. Like I said, there were a bunch of wide receivers out there mad early. Jamon Osborne was out there real early. I think that who else was it? Because this the day you gotta make your bread here. I'm trying to get the injury report, see if anything changed. I want to see if anything changed. Is it too early to drink a beer? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Eagle. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Are the Eagles keeping Zach Ertz for this season? The next season they're going to trade him, or in the middle of the season? I could see us keeping him, and then somewhere along the line this season, probably, if he becomes valuable to a team, then I could see us, trading him. But I don't know. I just don't think that we're willing to give him up for what people want him for. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we'll see. It's never too early. Big facts. Never too early. Yeah, crazy. We need to hide Tyree Jackson. Yeah, Tyree Jackson needs to stay. He needs to get a phantom injury real quick. He needs a hangnail or something. He's out for a week. Bill Belichick is coming for Ertz, bro. I'm telling you that everybody thinks I'm crazy. I know y'all got two tight ends, but y'all ain't got Ertz. Y'all do not have Ertz. Am I still frozen? Are y'all seeing me good? Can y'all hear me good? Everything good? Good. It's the weirdest thing seeing Jalen Mills as an Eagle. I mean, as a Patriot. So yeah, like I was saying, there's a bunch of wide receivers that were out there, Matt, earlier. It was Jamon Osborne, Marquand Michelle, Greg Ward, and John Hightower. So we have a lot of running backs. We have a lot of wide receivers. Like, I don't know who's gonna get cut this. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all think is gonna get cut? Who's up for cutting? Who's up for cutting? Is it J Jaw? My birthday was just a couple of days ago. Let me stop hating on that man. I need to stop hating on that man. I really need to stop hating on that man. Let him steal Ertz. Hey, not steal. You're gonna have to pay us for it. How do I feel about adding MT to the wideout group for this? If for the right price, I would love it. For the right price, I would love it. I'm not one that really wants to give up the future of this team as far as draft capital goes. I think that we're in a really good spot if everything goes well with Jalen Hurts. And I think that we can be in that spot with or without a superstar wide receiver or running back or whatever, position you want to put it at. Unless they're young and it's a future pick, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a future type pick. I'm not really trying to give up no draft picks, assets. So if they're just trying to get rid of them and we can get them for a low price, I'm down with it. But I'm not in the market to give up our future right now. Just because you look at this team, you look at Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts is good, you're in a very, very good situation. You know what I'm saying? You have mad draft capital and you can build around him. And theoretically, you have, his wide receiver. You got Devontae Smith, who, could be your first number one wide receiver in, like, it feels like a couple decades. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like we got to wait a little bit. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Third and fourth string is trash. That's why they third and fourth string. That's why they third and fourth. Hey, their trash though is way better than what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for Tebow though. Feel bad for Tebow. Thank you for Mills. Hey, I heard they was a little bit worried about Mills. I heard y'all a little bit worried about Mills. I thought y'all was just having him as like a backup, but I don't know. Do you think Smith is going to play this weekend? He's trending towards it. I was saying this the other day, and we had Brandon Godwin on last week, and he said that he was thinking it was going to be more towards this week. And I mean, he's trending towards it. Obviously, he's back in team practice today. So we'll see. We have a lot of wide receivers. So, I mean, if he feels like he already knows what he has with them, it might be, advantageous to hold them out a little bit longer and not go crazy. But I do think, at least, because he did say in the interview today that he feels like it's important to see these guys play in the preseason. So I feel like it might be advantageous to sit them, but at the same time, I do think that it's smart to play them a couple series, maybe one series, two series, and just see what you got. Give the fans a little something and just see what you got a little bit at game speed. So I think he will play a little bit. I don't think he's going to play that much though. Both of their newly acquired tight ends are hurt. Yeah, exactly. It's not too serious apparently, but hey, that's a big fact. I am the front line soldier of the CJ Henderson army right now. If there is any way of him becoming an Eagle, I did it on Madden, and listen, I hate when people say this, but hey, I don't care. I did it on Madden, man. 5th round pick and Zach Ertz. I'll do that every day. I would do that every day. So those people that did not are that are just coming in. Just the headlines real quick. Couple things. Eddie Royal, the former wide receiver, is now a coach for us, just an intern, kind of like the same capacity that Jason Avant had last year. And then Derek Barnett, Javon Hargrave look like just resting day, holdouts for the practice, so they're not going. Anybody that was nervous about Darius Slay is fine. He's back in pads. He's back out there. Devontae Smith obviously is the huge name that is back at practice. I know everybody's happy about that. And it's day 2. I mean, I'm waiting to see the injury report. I want to see what the injury report's looking like. And I guess we'll go from there, but it doesn't seem like it's out yet. We got 30 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. We're trying to hit 3K. Would appreciate you guys coming with me on that ride. What's Smith looking like today? Coach said he's going to do some team today. Yeah, we're going to see what's going on. I'm waiting on people to let me know. But he's back out there and he's in pads. He's ready to go. So they're all just stretching right now. They just warming up still. So are you looking forward to dismantling the Cowboys defense again? Hilarious when Cowboys fail. Always. It's always a good day when we get to beat up on Cowboys. I was so excited when I heard that Nick Sirianni said there's a good chance that Smith will play on Thursday. Can't wait for this, man. Big facts. Like I said, I don't think he's going to play too much, which I'm not too mad at. But, hey, I'm excited to see him get a big catch or two. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they cutting Nick Mullins. I kind of feel like they might, but at the same time, I feel like they probably want to keep 3 quarterbacks because they don't want to overuse Jalen Hurts. So, I mean, they might, though. They definitely might. It's the Gilmore takes sometimes for new defensive players. Jalen, hey, maybe. I like Jalen Mills, though. I can't hate on Jalen Mills. Cut J-Jaw. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Excuse me. Pick Mullins. Oh, you mean cut Mullins? I don't think they're gonna do that. I mean, it's just he's a camp body at this point. Like you almost need 3 quarterbacks in training camp. I don't think they'll do that. We'll see though. We'll see. They might. That was a bad game. They might just be like, you know what, bro? That was just too bad. That was embarrassing. You're gonna have to go. Oh, Devontae Smith looking good. Devontae Smith looking good. They're just doing individual drills right now, but he's doing routes on air right now, but it's looking good. His cuts are looking good. His plants, he's looking fine. He's looking 100%. It's a beautiful thing to watch. He's so silky smooth. He's so silky smooth. I've never said that about another grown man, and hopefully I won't ever have to again, but imagine they cut Hurts. Yeah, the world will go crazy. The world will actually absolutely go crazy. Nick just said Smith is playing today. Yeah, he's in team drills today. He's back with team drills today. Philly, the potluck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good, Rishi? You hear that new Nas? Yeah, hard. Fire. Are the Eagles still trading for Xavier Howard and James Washington? I don't think that was ever really going to happen. I mean, the Xavier Howard, maybe we were looking into that. I don't really know. I don't think there was any substantial actual claims with the whole James Washington. I think that was just a rumor that came and went. But yeah, no, Xavier Howard, probably we looked into that. But yeah, James Washington, I don't think that was going to happen. Dom's back. Dom's back in the building. Carlos, y'all came at the same time. Y'all literally back to back. The Cowboys, y'all come together, Cowboys. Like, the heck? You guys sent out like a bat signal? JoJo got his bag today. Yeah, shout out to Joel Embiid. Shout out to Joel Embiid. And now you got to just go get Dame, right? Now it's just got to be Dame time. Respect to the Sixers. I ain't mad at that. Do you know why they cut Jamie Newman? I have no idea. We've asked some people, and it seems like they just didn't trust him. It seemed like they wanted somebody they could trust a little bit more to see what they had out of this young staff or young team, I should say. So that's what I'll say. Yeah, they just running routes on air right now, but hey, let's get it. Devontae Smith looking good. Pause. It is what it is. Three favorite offensive weapons for the Eagles this season. Need that. I want to say Miles Sanders. All these guys come with caveats because I'm cautiously optimistic. We'll say that. Okay. I want to say Miles Sanders. I want to say Jalen Hurts as like a late round quarterback that has that +1 capability, so he can give you a little bit in the run game and the pass game. And he has an upside, like crazy upside, in my opinion. And then I'll say either like a Devontae Smith, maybe a Quez Watkins if you get, if you want to get cute in the late rounds. But yeah, I would say those guys. Maybe even like a Dallas Goedert if Zach Ertz leaves this team. And that is my fantasy plug. I think we should have 4 running backs and 3 tight ends, just go a little short on wide receivers. I mean, yeah, it depends on how they do the whole thing. Maybe we could cut down on how many, linebackers we have, or maybe we cut down on how many cornerbacks. Who knows? Maybe you change it up a little bit. Nothing's really like set in stone at this point. They can do really whatever they want as long as they have 53. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you got your 11 on both sides and you got a little bit of depth on both at the positions you need to, we'll see what happens. I can't wait to see how Smitty get a big play on Thursday. Sadly, I'll be at football practice. Can't wait to see the game until the third quarter ish. Hope he goes crazy. I think he is going to go wild. Like I said, I don't think he's going to play a lot, but I do think he's going to go wild in his snaps just because he's not been out there, right? Like he hasn't been out there, so he wants to show out a little bit. All right, so that's what's up. So LaRaven Clark looked like he back on the field after he's been on the pup for a while. He's been on the pups basically since we got him. So that's what's up. I think he's working individual though with the offensive line coach. Hey, that's positive. That's positive. We're getting people back. We're getting healthy at the right time. This is positive. Oh, and while I do got all you have here, that was the worst. While I have you guys here, that was the worst English I've ever used in my life. I do want to let you guys know we are going to have Derek Gunn on the show. Here we go. Boom. We got my guy D Gun coming back on the show Wednesday. So tomorrow at 1:30, we're going to be live with him, just kind of talking about the whole, training camp so far and everything going on. So definitely come through for that. Definitely be on the lookout for that. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm very excited for that. Derek Gunn's one of the legends to me. So I definitely hope you guys all come through for that. Okay, and now 1v1s starting up a little bit. Greg Ward gets a nice little catch in the back of the end zone. All right, let me get back to these comments. My bad, y'all. Where was I? Yeah, I was too. I was wondering what he was gonna be, but I guess he was trash. If he was that much worse than Mick Mullins, I know. Again, I say why break the bank when you can get Henderson for cheap? That's a fact. I feel you on that. Just around the team. Nobody can be worse than Mullins. Hey, you'd be surprised. Quez should be that wide receiver too in the Rager slot. I would love to see that. That's what I want. I want Rager as that slot guy, and I think that's what they want too. I would love to see him in the slot, and I would love to see Quez outside just using that speed. And it's not even just, I think everybody's getting so enamored, rightfully so, with Quez Watkins' speed. Everybody's just like, oh, this guy's so fast. But if you watch his reps on JC Jackson, if you watch his reps against some of these guys that are trying to press him and try to push him off the line, he's strong, guys. Like that takes strength, that takes balance, that takes core strength to not, fall off of your route. Like They Quez Watkins is showing me a lot. And I'm trying not to get too overly hyped about Quez Watkins. That's our secret. But he's looking good, man. He is looking good. Pause, I guess. Like, you guys want me to say pause. So, and as I say that, Quez Watkins just absolutely dusted JC Jackson in red zone for a one-on-one. Sick route. He had the cornerback totally lost. Bro, Quez Watkins, man. Quez Watkins, man. Like it's time that people start realizing that it's real. Y'all gonna have to give me a second because I'm gonna have to go get this man on my. I think you think he's a free agent. And what about? I don't care. Yes, sir. That's fine. I'll drop somebody. Who we dropping? I'll drop. I'll drop you. Yeah, Quez is that dude, bro. It's a wrap. Just when I thought his interception days was over, they come right back. Who's that you talking about? Jimmy Kepsky said that Quez just broke JC Jackson's ankles in the red zone. Ankles is just sitting there at the 5-yard line. Equipment guy had to go retrieve it. Jimmy something else, bro. Jimmy something else. That's funny. That's funny as hell. Nobody goes live as much as you. What's up, my guy? Yeah, I'm always live, bro. I ain't got no life. What's good, Drew? What's good, Drew? Everyone's getting healthy. Hopefully, it stays that way. Big facts. Big facts. Greg Ward is so reliable. We should have him in the red zone. I think that there's a spot on this roster for Greg Ward somewhere, man. It's not on kick return or punt return, but there's a spot for that man. So I definitely hope he stays on this team. What's good, Lindy Endzone? What's good, brother? What's good, BL? What's good? We looking. I'll say this: Quez is a freaking animal, bro, and it just looks like we're continuing the trend of dominating. The Patriots so far. We'll see how long that goes. And now Quez Watkins just beat Jalen Mills on a 1v1 for a touchdown. This is like Quez Watkins is something else. Quez Watkins is really something else. Quez Watkins is real. That's two 1v1s. He just making people look silly, making veterans look silly. JC Jackson's no joke. Jalen Mills is not the greatest, but I mean, Quez is cut up, definitely strong. He put in the work this offseason. He definitely did. Quez is the real deal. He definitely is. May as well say a prayer for the Cowboys secondary while we hear facts. I didn't even know they had a secondary. He's gonna be running through those cardboard cutouts. I'll tell you. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna be running through those cardboard cutouts. Jalen Hurts, too bad. He has to work extra hard to be accepted because he's judged on being a second round pick versus a first round pick. Shame he can't be judged on the merit of his performance. Hey, he's got that chance. He's got that chance. It doesn't matter what we're saying. At the end of the day, all he got to do is go out there and perform, and he can shut everybody up. But I agree. Give Jalen Hurts a chance. What do you think the Eagles' biggest weakness is going into the season, and they have to watch out for and work on? I'll say health. I'll say health. Honestly, we have to stay healthy. But if I'm going football wise, because I think that's kind of a cop out answer. If I'm going football, I'll say tackling. I know that it was a preseason game, but the way that they played against the run kind of got me a little bit nervous. I want to see better tackling. I want to see, people are getting to the ball, but I'm not seeing the wrap up and tackle. And once they're there, the play should be over. Once a defensive player is near the ball, the play should be over. So that's what I want to see them work on a little bit. Because I'm a big defensive guy. I need to see this defense be good. Jalen Rager just had a back corner one-handed catch that was special, quote unquote. And he said it was better than the one that he had last week. That's from Jeff McClain. Oh, so damn, I guess this catch was crazy. Jalen Rager is a beast. Too. Yeah, we might have a squad. Yeah, we might have a squad. People are hating. People are such haters. Hops on full. Yeah, okay. So Jalen Rager just mossed somebody. Wow. 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 Shout out to my guy Jerry Dungan. Dungan? Did I say it right? I'm sorry if I didn't. Let me know how to say it, and I'll redo it. But I appreciate that $5 super chat, man. I really do appreciate that. He says, "Go Birds." You already know, bro. Go Birds. Let's go. Fly Eagles fly. What's good, BMO? What's good? What's good, brother? All right, I lost my place, y'all. Our first round of roster cuts have to be done by 4 p.m. today. Any guesses? That's a great question, man. That's a great question. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm thinking it's going to probably be a couple of these tight ends, like a Jason Kroom, maybe a running back or two. There's so many players that are just randomly on this team that haven't even seen time in preseasons yet. So I think that once you see the 4 names, you're gonna be like, damn, I almost forgot he was on the team. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be that. Maybe some injury settlements with some of these guys that have been gone for a long time, like a Jason Kroom. I'm really thinking that's really the only guy I'm really thinking that should probably get cut because he hasn't played all off season. And I mean, even if he comes back, what are you gonna be, like the 5th or 6th tight end? Like, I don't know. So maybe I'm thinking that's really the only dude I can really think of off the top of my head. JC Jackson was like a top 50 or something like that. He's no joke too. He's no joke. That's definitely good to see, good to hear. All right. So earlier I said that Derek Barnett was out and it seemed like a non-injury holdout, but it does seem that he's out day to day with a shoulder injury. So that's not good. That is not good. Day to day is not a big deal though. So let me not say not good. Quez in his bag. Quez is not letting people poo on him no more. What's good, AK Eagles? What's good, bro? All right, I'm all around right now. Some on the defense too, Castro. What you mean? Rager is a 50-50 guy. When we drafted him, I thought he was going to be a Djax types receiver, but he looking more like a Randy Moss type person. I wouldn't go that far. I'd say that Rager is one of those dudes that he can make good catches, but that's because in college his quarterback sucked. That's what he had to do. He had to make great catches like that. So his catch radius is a lot bigger than people give him credit for. The thing is that he wasn't consistent. He got hurt a lot. He was a very good special teams guy, but in college, you can blame it a little bit on his not a little bit, a lot of bit on his quarterback play, but he just wasn't very consistent. And the last year of his college career was probably his worst, but it was also his worst quarterback. So it was very hard to determine what was wrong. So Jake Elliott is day to day with an ankle injury. That's not good. I wonder who they got kicking. So far, Jake Elliott and Derek Barnett are day to days that were added to the rod to the. But we got Devontae Smith back. Yeah, we got who needs a kicker when you got a guy that could go and run touchdowns, right? We'll just go for 2-point conversions. Uh, what's your order for Mixon, Gibson, Sanders, Najee Harris, and PPR fantasy? I would probably move Najee. All right, so I'd probably do Mixon. I don't know. See, I don't. I would. All right, I would do Mixon, Najee, and then Gibson, and then Sanders. Sanders scares me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a huge Miles Sanders fan, but I can't lie to you, man. I can't sit here and say it's just like easy sailing with him. I'm kind of nervous about him this year. So I'll go Mixon, Najee, Gibson, then Sanders. Shout out to my guy Bird Gang Griff with the $5 super chat. Says Watkins jersey on the way. Getting mine before they sell out. Definitely, you got to, bro. You got to. I just bought my what's it called? I'm waiting on my Jalen Hurts one. I don't know why I can't talk today. My Jalen Hurts one. I bought a Jalen Hurts one and I bought a Devontae Smith one. So I'm waiting on those to come in. And then I'm gonna probably put them up like bang bang. You know what I mean? Bang bang. But I appreciate that $5, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. 52 people in the chat now. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. We are on our road to 3K. So a couple things that have happened. Here we go. This is our injury report. It's not as bad. I mean, I guess it is. All right, so limited. Jannard Avery still with that groin. LaRaven Clark is now back at practice. It looks like he's, starting to work. John Hightower was back practicing, back working, but he is day to day with a groin. I believe his first name's Andre Patton. His knee obviously injured. Smith is still limited, but he seems to be off that limited list. I don't know why he's still on it. Kayvon Wallace, another guy that seems to be back at team practices, so he should be off the limited list, but we'll see what happens. Day to day is Derek Barnett now, like I said, with that shoulder injury. Jake Elliott, the kicker, with an ankle injury, because who needs an ankle when you're kicking? And then we have Javon Hargrave with an ankle injury as well. That's not good. Jason Huntley with the rib injury day to day. Craig James with a foot. Luke Jariga, the center, with an ankle injury. And then Ryan Kerrigan is still nursing the thumb injury. Joe Osman has a concussion. Jacoby Stevens is got a hamstring injury, so he's day to day. Casey Tucker, well, the Jacoby Stevens is good because he's upgraded. Before he was a week to week, so he at least upgraded to a day to day, if I'm reading this right. Casey Tucker is out still with that bicep injury, and then your week to week is Andre Dillard with the knee injury, Kerryon Johnson with a knee injury, and Davion Taylor with a calf injury. All right, let me breathe, y'all. That's a long list, y'all. That's a long list. So, yeah, I mean, it's not too bad though. That really is not too bad. I've seen worse. So Devontae Smith didn't do one-on-ones, but he is expected to do team drills. So that's kind of interesting. That is actually kind of interesting. You would put Gibson first, Gibson, Mixon, Najee Sanders. I can respect that. I like Mixon though. I think that especially with a younger quarterback, you know. But I respect that. I ain't mad at that. I mean, I need you. Yeah, yeah. I guess so. I guess so. It's an underrated spot. It's an underrated utility for kickers nowadays. Is their ankle? Bro, I swear to God, I forgot John Hightower existed. Yeah, it's been rough for him, man. It's been a rough camp for him. He hasn't really stood out. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 60 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? We on our road to 3K. And follow me, man. Follow me. Follow me on Instagram right here. Follow me on Facebook right here. And follow me on Twitter all the way over here. I can't point, guys. It's terrible. I'm gonna get better at this thing. I've heard more about Rager and Quez. Haven't heard much about Hightower for a good minute now. Hightower's been hurt for a good minute now. I drip. He's been hurt for a little while. We really got to steal on Quez. He doing that. I know. Big facts, bro. Big facts. Big facts. Hightower's getting cut anyway. He probably will. He probably will. Depending on how many we keep. Depending on how many we keep. Yeah, this is crazy. Who would you take as our third wide receiver? Quez Watkins doing good in training camp, or Travis Fulgham with 3 years of NFL experience? If Quez Watkins can do this on a weekly basis, I'm taking Quez. I'm taking talent. I don't care. Like, experience don't pay your bills. I have nothing but love for Travis Fulgham, and I hope that I said that in the beginning of the off season that I thought that he could be our number 3 or number 2. Excuse me. I even think he could be a number 1 at some point. But if he's not that, he's not that. So if Quez can be that guy, please, Quez, you go out there and do your damn thing. Nick Foles. So I have a franchise team. And so we only picked what's it called? Rookies. But Quez Watkins is still a free agent. So I was like, you know what? I'll go grab him. And it's a 2 quarterback league. So I have like 45 quarterbacks just to be safe. Can we please cut Umbrella Boy? I'm tired of this. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't think we're gonna. I'm trying to hide Devontae from the world like this. You can't hide Devontae from the. No, what was it? What was it Drake said? I wasn't trying to hide the Devontae from the world. I was trying to hide the world from Devontae or something. That's what we could say. I want to see these 11 on. That's what I'm wanting. That's where I'm wanting. I want these 11 on 11s to happen. That's what the people want. That's what the people want. Miles needs to quit dropping balls. Big facts, bro. Big facts. Why did we cut Adrian Killins? He is good. We could have used him. I mean, apparently, it just didn't. I don't know. This is the second time, or like the third or fourth time, realistically, that we just gave up on him mad quick. So it sucks, but hey, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he catches on somewhere. Hightower cut will get picked up quick. Yeah, probably. He probably would get at least a look at by somebody. All right, boys, it's time we start. Papa Sora, don't get blocked. Don't get timed out. Smith, Rager, Watkins, Fulgham, Hightower, maybe Ward. I would be with that. I would take Ward, though. I wouldn't say maybe Ward. I would definitely take Ward, especially if that's only 5. So definitely, I would go 6 and take Ward. I would take Ward over Hightower right now if I'm going off of preseason. Or if I'm looking at the training camp and preseason, I would probably go with Ward over Hightower. Fulgham in the Colts pick for Michael Thomas. Oh, I would do that in a heartbeat. I would probably do that in a heartbeat. It's a lot of money that we would probably end up having to pay him, but I mean, that's not that much. You want to know the first person that said Quez was going to be a stud? It was Lord Brunson. Big facts. LB calling it. Can't wait to see how Quez does this season. You and me both. I think we're all ready for that. So Jalen Hurts just hit Dallas Goedert for a touchdown. Elliot Shore Park says that it's a really nice play design. Goddard walked in from like 5 yards out. Pat's offense ran 6 plays versus Eagles defense from the 20. No touchdowns. This Eagles defense might be real. 6 plays against the Eagles starting defense from the 20-yard line. So in the red zone, 6 plays, not a single touchdown. That's something good to hear. How's Adrian's Matt Pryor? It's the positional value, I guess. I get that's my only answer. Nah, man, can't block me for spitting facts. Man, hard pass on slant boy. Tebow threw that SpongeBob block. He said, Jesus, take the block. He said, Jesus, take this block. Too many running backs realistically that can do what Adrian Killins does. He got moved to wide receiver, partially because of that, in my opinion, but couldn't find a role. It happens. Now the Broncos can work with him. Oh, he went to the Broncos? Good for him. Hightower only okay routes are his deep routes. Besides that, he doesn't compare to Greg Ward and Fulgham and etc. Yeah, right now I'd probably take Greg Ward. I do like Hightower. I'm not going to sit here and lie, but he definitely has a lot to work on. But don't we all, right? We're all evolving, the D is strong, but it could be better with it. Imagine adding him, bro. Imagine adding him. I saw Fulgham as a third wide receiver. If Fulgham can give us a performance like he did against the Steelers last year, he'd definitely be wide receiver 3, but Quez will be our best wide receiver off the bench. We'll see. I would having a good battle there, I would not be mad at that. I would not be mad if they're both, fighting for that third position. We have to pick up Tebow to become a Super Bowl winning team. One thing I hope the Eagles are still working on is their trademarked goal line defense. Hopefully, we just don't let these guys into the goal line much. Hopefully it's a thing we don't need to use much. Hopefully, we're stronger in between the 20s. Hey, work got Wi-Fi back. Let's go. Yo, I think I just have a low gut feeling we're going to the playoffs this year. Let's get it. I love this time of year. Win, lose, or draw. Fly, goes fly. Yes, sir. Would have loved to see Killins on kick and punt returns. Facts. The new Ertz is very reliable. Ertz always been reliable. Us and the Patriots running plays that we're going to be running in the regular season. If we're doing this good, this team can surprise people. Facts. Yeah, he said he didn't really care about running these plays because he doesn't play anybody in that division till like week 13. So he was like, he doubts that they're going to be looking at this tape anyways. And obviously, it's closed to anybody that's even media personnel. If you go there, you can't, stream anything. So the team might release some of the highlights, but none of the media personnel can, unfortunately. Okay, Tyree Jackson with the Gronk spike after catching a leaping touchdown pass on a nice throw from Nick Mullins in the red zone, 11 on 11. So the Eagles are consistently scoring, and the Patriots are doing nothing. Good morning, family. The brightest part of today is our bird showing up the other team. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro, and great content you put out. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. To me, it looks like the Eagles are owning the Patriots, who everyone claims to be a playoff contender. Should I be excited or take it with a grain of salt? Personally, I don't think that the Patriots are that good, but I would be excited. This is exciting. We don't look like people were saying we were a terrible team. Like the things people said, like people were pretty positive that we were going to be absolute garbage. So be excited, be happy, be proud of your team, be proud that you're still here to enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? The Steelers game, we got into the backfield a lot. Like the next play, we get ran all over. That's the thing. I want to see more consistent tackling. I want to see the plays being made. The running, we have to be a good run stop team. That's always what we've been, and that's where it starts for us. TJ Edwards got a pick off from Mac Jones in the end zone. Let's go. Shout out to TJ Edwards. Shout out to TJ Edwards out here picking people off. And I had to choose Mac Jones because I needed a quarterback, and he's going to be trash this year. And I know he's going to be trash. But yeah, he just got picked off by TJ Edwards. So shout out to him. Don't want bend and break defense. Would like to see the defense to be dominant and punishing. Facts. I want to see shutouts. I want to see multiple, like 4 or 5 sack games. I want to see interceptions. I want to see fumbles. I want to see all that. I want to see some taunting penalties. On God, I want to see some taunting penalties. I want a straight up savage defense. I don't want none of this. We barely hit you. I want these dudes to come out, and we in Philly, bro. We in Philly. Go whoop somebody butt. You know what I mean? Go whoop somebody tail for a little while. For 60 minutes. I want to see a butt whooping. That's what I want. Were there any special TDs or interceptions by both teams, by the way? So far, there's been a lot of touchdowns for the Eagles. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'll give you all of them. Well, we'll start with the interception because it was one so far. But TJ Edwards just got an interception off of Mac Jones. Tyree Jackson got a touchdown from Nick Mullins. Jalen Hurts threw a touchdown to Dallas Goedert. The catches that were from Jalen Reagor and Quez Watkins were both touchdowns. Yep. So Quez Watkins, Jalen Reagor, Dallas Goedert, those were all from Jalen Hurts. And then Tyree Jackson got one from Nick Mullins, and then TJ Edwards with an end zone interception off of Nick Mullins. TJ and Singleton might be the most underrated. Facts. I really do like what we have. I think we have so many players at that linebacking position that we'll figure something out. As long as Eric Wilson is as advertised, we should be all right. History doesn't lie. Every year we have finished 4th in our division. The following year we win the division. So I'm going with history here. I respect that. Hell yeah, let's go. Don't forget Eric Wilson. How could we? He better be what he's, hey, we need to see him be that guy. We're gonna kill. I don't know why I can't talk. We're gonna kill it during practice. Yeah, only we'll play fourth stringers. What? 3rd and 4th stringers on Thursday. LOL. I better see starters in at least for a quarter. We'll probably see most of them. But probably not for a whole quarter. I don't know. Joe, how do I get a wrench? Once I get on, I'm not on the YouTube right now. I'm just on the StreamYard. So once I get on YouTube, I got you. Hurts hasn't thrown an interception. Not yet. No, he has. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that. Y'all gonna kill me. Why are you saying not yet? Devontae Smith just smoked JC Jackson. JC Jackson, bruh. Devontae Smith just smoked J.C. Jackson with a nasty release off the line of scrimmage, was open underneath for a touchdown, but Hurts connected with Ertz in the back right corner of the end zone instead. So Devontae Smith is killing J.C. Jackson off this line of scrimmage, but a touchdown to Zach Ertz nonetheless. That's the go whoop the Giants 38-7. Yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. It's definitely gonna happen. It sounds like the Eagles win in practice again, and it's a beautiful sound. Really is a beautiful sound. What if Joe Flacco get cut off the Eagles? That would be funny. That would be funny. What's good, Coach Dante? What's good? Joe, are you watching the practice? No, I'm not watching the practice live. It's closed to it's closed. You can't stream it or anything. What's up? How's the practice going today? It's going well. It seems like the Eagles are winning again. Seems like the Eagles are winning again. I haven't heard one touchdown from the Patriots offense, but I've heard a lot of touchdowns from the Eagles offense. The Eagles have been dominating on defense again, man. J.C. Jackson is getting smoked again by our wide receivers. It sounds like all of them are taking their turn. So it's a good day. The Philadelphia Eagles, yeah, facts. Our receivers are too good. I love it. No such thing as too good. I love it. JC, I don't think he's overrated. I think our wide receivers are just doing good right now. It's hard to be on an island when you have speed like the guys we have. Like those one-on-ones are gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough for anybody, in my opinion. Because of Sirianni. JC is JC Pennies. I like that. Jalen Hurts is back. Jalen Hurts ain't never leave, baby. Wow. The Pats have ran 14 straight plays inside the 20-yard line without scoring one touchdown. 14 plays within the 20-yard line. I mean, like, come on. I know that I don't think the Patriots offense is that good, but hey, I'll take that. I would definitely take that. Big facts. Big facts. We get the Jets though, I think, right? I like what I'm like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. This defense is gonna be something special. This defense is gonna be something special. Shout out to Brandon Lee Godwin. He said he doesn't think that that Fogus. I said, who the hell's he said he doesn't think that Travis Fulgham has had the camp that the Eagles would have liked to see from him. Too many drops, tough catches not made. Hasn't been awful, but hasn't really shined. So that's something to keep an eye on. We keep on hearing these three names. We keep hearing Devontae Smith, Rager, and Quez Watkins. So Travis Fulgham might be looking at that number 4 spot. Is Slay practicing today? He is. Darius Slay is back at practice today. Yeah, Fulgham's gonna have to step it up, man. Fulgham's definitely gonna have to step it up. I don't think he's in trouble to like lose his spot on the roster, but you know, you're fighting to be a starter on this team right now. So imagine running 14 straight plays within the 20-yard line and not scoring once. Imagine that's what you call life. Imagine you woke up to that as a Patriot fan. That's the first thing you saw. You were like, "Oh, my team just ran 14 straight plays and didn't do anything." That's solid. Jackson almost made another leaping touchdown catch, but couldn't stay in as he fell out of bounds. Stayed on the ground for a bit after the play. Looked like he had the wind knocked out of him. Tyree Jackson's another one that's kind of he's something else, man. You mean 5 spot Ward 4? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe he falls out of grace like that. I watched some Patriots content creators stream. They are reporting the same that Eagles are dominating playing it off as if it's just practice and it doesn't matter. Well, shout out to my guys, man. I was just on Dear Pats Nation last night, and they hate it. Yeah, they hate Eagles fans over there, but they're awesome. I love that their show. Good people. Shout out to my guy Ryan Connor over there. We definitely go check it out. It's in my community post, but it was a lot of fun over there. But we were talking about it, and they were talking about Jalen Mills. They were saying basically our worries about him, like, they're kind of worried about him. They're not saying that they've given up on him, but they're a little worried. Nelson Aguilar they asked about, and he's doing pretty good in camp. But it's interesting because I feel like the Eagles fan base, and me included, we all thought that it's the Eagles just have the most dysfunction. Everybody goes through it. Everybody goes through it. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 70 people in here. Can we get to 70 likes? I would really appreciate if we could get to 70 likes. Be sure to hit that subscribe if you are new. We are on the road to 3K. Would really, really, really appreciate it if you guys help me get there. We got cookies and shit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's see what's happening. Another strong day for Jalen Hurts. Elliot Shore Parks is saying throwing the ball well and looks good in the red zone. Let's go. He's just a gamer. I really do feel like Jalen Hurts is just a gamer. He's the guy that once it's 11 on 11 and pads are on and everything's on the line, he's gonna shine. I hope my man Fulgham wasn't a fluke. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if he can't get it right with this wide receiving coaching staff, it might be finito. Yeah, like that. Fulgham gonna lose out to Greg Ward and Jay Jaw. That would be tough. Man, Smith and Quez, damn, bro. Good luck to whoever got to deal with that duo. And Rager in the slot. Like, you can't have a slow cornerback. You ain't putting no linebacker on our third. Like, you can't have a linebacker when you're playing the Eagles if we're putting all that speed. Let's calm down about that, Jay John. Ty really about to be our Logan. He might, man. He's been consistent at camp. He has really been consistent. Get rid of Fulgham and bring in James Washington or Denzel Mims. I'm good. I'm good on all that. James Washington ain't going nowhere. He already said he's staying in Pittsburgh, and so is his coach. Denzel Mims called Philly a dirty ass city, so I'm good on him. Eagles fly. Let's go. Eagles on top. You already know. What's good, Troy? What's good? Well, I definitely don't want that either. I don't want that either. Excited to see young players develop with this coaching staff. We're going to surprise some people this year. I agree 100%. So Devontae Smith is on team drills. He hasn't had any targets yet. But like I said, he did basically break my man's ankles off of JC Jackson. So Elliott Short Park just basically, voicing or echoing what everybody else I feel like is feeling. The Eagles starting wide receivers should definitely be Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, and Jalen Rager. Imagine that. That's scary, man. Hey, my guy, Lord Brunson. What's good, brother? What's good, my guy? Appreciate you coming through, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, Castro, if Hurts do good, ULB and 500 need to start alive, and all the doubters need to bless y'all with thousands of super chats. Facts. Hey, I'm with that. LB said, I was like, why you say let's fucking get? Is that for that? Let's do it. I'm down, LB. But what's good, my brother? Thank you for coming through, man. That's funny. We don't want Mims, scary ass facts. So don't nobody want Mims, bro. Don't nobody want Mims, bro. Don't nobody want Mims. I guess we got to spank both New Jersey teams this season with Mims talking. We're spanking everybody. It don't matter where you from. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have hoes in every area code. You know what I'm saying? We definitely. I told y'all this. I've told all of y'all this. I know we probably have a lot of new people here, and if you've rocked with the channel, I told y'all this a long time ago. The closer I get to the regular season, the more unrealistic and biased I will get. I don't care. I'll be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I will be unbiased and give you the news and stuff like that. But when we're talking about what these Eagles are, we're gonna be winning unless we lose. That's it. We won the game unless we lose. That's how I feel. I don't care, man. I don't care, man. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have my professional, unbiased take of what I think the Eagles are going to be, but you're not going to get that on Sunday. When I'm doing my play-by-play, I'm talking my talk. I don't care. Spank City coming to a city near you. Facts. Facts. We putting work in this year. Jordan Mailata out there putting work in. I love to see it. You'll love to see it. I think someone should remind Denzel Mims that Greg Ward has more yards than him. Yeah, talk to him. I don't know why people want Denzel Mims. I don't want anybody from that team. I don't want anybody from that team if I'm being 100% honest. I saw a report coming out of that city saying that they did it again. Oops, they did it again. They got another Sam Darnold situation on their hands. Sucks to suck. So just for the people that are, probably just hopping in the chat, let me get you guys. For the people just hopping in the chat, we got 80 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. But here's the participation chart. I don't really want to call it an injury report, but Avery's still limited with the groin. You got LaRaven Clark ramping back up in practice. He's limited. John Hightower is back out there. He's limited with the groin. Andre Patton limited with a knee. Devontae Smith, as we said, he was not in one-on-ones, but he is in team drills. He's limited with that knee injury. Kayvon Wallace with the groin injury. Derek Barnett is day-to-day with a shoulder injury. That's a new one. Jake Elliott, also a new injury on the list, and he is day-to-day with an ankle injury. Also with an ankle injury is Javon Hargrave. Javon Hargrave's been doing very good this preseason, so hopefully I'll be quick. You got Jason Huntley with a ribs injury, Craig James with a foot, Luke Joriga with an ankle injury, Ryan Kerrigan still nursing that thumb injury, Joe Osman has a concussion, Jacoby Stevens is upgraded from week to week to day, which is a good sign with that hamstring injury. Casey Tucker has a biceps injury. Don't know what he hurt on his biceps, but apparently they're hurt. And then on week to week, still got Andre Dillard with that knee injury, obviously. Kerryon Johnson is still week to week with his knee injury. He was just added, I believe, yesterday. And Davion Taylor with a calf injury is still week to week. He's somebody that I'm hoping will come back soon. Davion Taylor was really doing well in training camp until that injury came up. So hopefully he can come back soon. That's something to keep an eye on. Obviously, Devontae Smith is back with the team. Those who were kind of worried about Darius Slay, he's back with the team. He's fine. So we should be good. I got you, Troy. I got you. So yeah, I think our team is good the way it is. We still need to add a piece. It's hard to really say. Like, part of me says that we should probably, if there's a KJ Wright out there, which there is. But no, if there's a linebacker out there that can solidify this core, I would probably say go get him. But I also don't know how they want to use these players, so maybe they don't need them. So it's hard for me to say that. As far as the offense, honestly, I'm cool with what we got. I want to rock it out. Like, I'm cool with rocking with what we got. I really don't see any upgrades that are needed on the offensive side. What's good, MG Nas? What's good? Yeah, I definitely want to get Henderson, bro. I definitely want to get Henderson. If you can get Henderson and KJ Wright, that team could be very good if coached properly. If everybody's, you know what I'm saying, put in the proper position, which I think that this coaching staff has the ability to do, it could be very scary. It could be very scary. I want to hear something about Devontae Smith. I want to hear something about Devontae. I want Devontae Smith to get a touchdown. You know, I know it's just a joint practice, but I want to see that. Eagles are like slowly just dropping their videos of workouts. Like, I mean, nobody wants to see one-on-one drills. They want to see big plays. Plus, add goat Tebow. Yeah, that's not Papa Sora. You can't be drinking this early, man. We got kids watching the show. You can't be drinking this early. But we still got 80 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe if you are new. We are trying to hit 3K. And be sure to follow us on all our socials above me. You see all of it. You see all of it. Let's talk about this, guys, because I see this a lot. I see a lot of people saying that we need to upgrade wide receiver or that we need a veteran wide receiver. Who would you want to get? And two, what would their capacity be? Because if we go get a wide receiver, who are we pushing off of this roster? Jalen Reagor? Are you pushing Quez off of the starting three? Like which of those two young guys are you saying, like, let's move him? Yeah, I agree with linebacker. But, wide receiver is something that I don't know. I'm just not on the same train with you guys. So I want to know why you guys are saying that so much. Why is wide receiver, a veteran wide receiver, on your list for the Eagles? I really need to know. I need to know. Make it make sense. So they're saying Mac Jones has been really good today in limited reps versus starters and backups, but I still haven't heard any touchdowns. So you're saying Larry Fitz, Quez, and him split, but why do that to Quez? Why would we need to do that? I think I'd rather see what Quez has in a full season. I don't think having Larry Fitzgerald really puts us on a different plane. I don't think it elevates our wide receiver room anymore. We have Eddie Royal, right? We have Eddie Royal. We got a former wide receiver. So, I mean, he can be the guy that's coaching these guys. You know what I'm saying? We just got to let the coaches coach. I don't really think we need a vet. Facts. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I pulled up the wrong one. Yeah, it's 11. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm satisfied with the linebackers, actually. I'm optimistic about them. I think that we have a good core. I like what we have there, but it's definitely still my biggest question right now. Arcega-Whiteside with a nice touchdown catch in the back of the end zone. Pass was from Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco with the touchdown. Watch out, man, Reese. My class 10 minutes late. I got to crack open one. It's stressing you out. It's stressing you out, bro. You my boy, but chill on team. Best substitute art teacher. Facts, bro. He out there drunk. Yeah, just draw a stick figure. Who cares? I do not want Josh. I do not want Josh Gordon. I do not want Josh Gordon. What's good, Bird Gang 31? What's good, bro? Most people want a vet because the media say we need a vet. We good. I don't think we need a vet. I don't think we need any wide receivers. Let's see what we have first before thinking about adding somebody. Facts. And if you're only looking for somebody that's like a vet that could split time, you can get that mid-season. You can get that a couple games in. Like, there'll be guys that are available. It doesn't look like any of these guys are, running off the market. So, yeah, but that's a top 10 receiver of all time, etching your young guys. Yeah, it's just I don't think it's a smart way of using a roster spot or assets. Well, no, he's a free agent, right? Fitz is a free agent. Exactly. See, I like that I got you on the Henderson train. Henderson's a beast. Now, I think you were on Henderson either way because you like that team. We don't need any more receivers either. Durag Smith can move into that vet presence. Is that what, and I like that name? That's what you call it, Devontae Smith, Durag Smith? Is that what you meant to call him? Because if that is, that's top 5. But anyways, that vet presence down the line, if you think about it that way. Big facts. Complimentary piece like Golden Tate that isn't injury prone and can I just don't want him. Like, we have guys that can fill their roles. Like, I just don't think we need them. I don't think we need them. Now you need to break the kids in like we tried last year with Carson. That'll be best benefit to being growth with a core with Hurts. Exactly. Let these guys grow together. Let these guys grow together. He got Pharrell. He came up with the do rag Smith. That's hilarious, bro. But yeah, Brunson crazy. Brunson is crazy. I don't think we need a veteran receiver. I'm just saying the benefits of having. I understand what you're saying. I just don't think we should do it. I would bring Jordan Hicks back if it was free. If it was cheap, I would. But if it's not, we would have to give up assets. I would bring KJ Wright on before I would do that. But I agree with you. We need a linebacker. What's good, Trey? I'm good, man. How are you? If we're going after a vet, Michael Thomas is the only name, and that's going to cost you a pretty penny, man. That's going to cost you a pretty penny. Of course, they'll say Boston media hates him. I think Brunson came up with that. No vets. No vets. These young guys hungry. We don't need them. The guys are ready to go right now. But another safety or linebacker, if they grab anyone, they got to be young like Henderson. I kind of agree with you on that safety. That I didn't think of that, but now that you say it, it's kind of true. Depending on what it's looking like for Rodney McLeod, because obviously, they thought that Kayvon Wallace could be that guy. Oh damn! Trade that he was just traded for Pat Beverly. Damn, Pat Beverly's getting moved around like nothing. That man's getting moved around like nothing. But yeah, we don't know what we have behind. Excuse me, Rodney McLeod. So that's a good point. No new vets. No new vets. No. Are you also hoping that our offense is more run heavy this year? We lacked balance last year. New sub here, by the way. Well, welcome to the family. Trust the vibes. Welcome to the family. I definitely do. I think that we're just set up for that. We're set up for a successful run game. So if we can do that, let's get it. It makes no sense not to do it, right? Like you have like 3 or 4 running backs theoretically that can be very good running backs for you and provide, some type of different element to your run game. And then you have a great offensive line when healthy. And even depth wise, you have a good run blocking offensive line. So I think we're set up to be a good running team. So hopefully we are. Hopefully we are. But welcome to the family, man. If Rager, Watkins, or Smith get hurt, who could you count on? I believe in Travis Fulgham. I believe in Ward. I think that John Hightower can get better. I don't think that he is what he's been this whole. There has to be something more. Because I don't know. I feel like he showed some flashes, and for him to like regress a little bit, I don't really know if I like that. Ah, damn. Jason Kelsey was slow getting up after a bad shotgun snap to Hurts. He's staying in though. Whew, I will cry if Jason Kelsey gets hurt, man. That's the last person I want getting hurt. Yeah, I was thinking safety too. I didn't even think of that till he said that Henderson's the only pickup we need. I would love to get Henderson. I would love to get Henderson. We can't have Epps and Graylin Arnold as possible backups. It's true. It's true. Mike Epps did have like the most tackles last week though. Mike K talking about Kayvon bringing that talk on defense, calling out Cam. Look it up, Castro. Good. That's what's up. Ward and Fulgham. Alex Singleton just got a impressive diving pick on Brian Hoyer. So that's 2 interceptions. Called Cam the check down king. That's top 5. Let's go, Kayvon. Yo, that's what's up. I like this. I could deal with this new team. I could deal with this new team. I love Jordan Hicks. When he was here, I would welcome him back for sure. If for the right price, he's expensive though, man. I'm not trying to give up nothing for people, man. I'm trying to be cheap. People cry for Steven Nelson. Now they want CJ Henderson. Not instead. Ain't nobody said instead. Like, yeah, there's too much exclusivity. You can have both. You can have both. CJ Henderson's a very young player. He's a future type guy. That's the guy you build your future around. See, Steve Nelson's only here for a year. Other Ward, nobody else you can count on. I like Travis Fulgham. We'll see what happens though. When are we going to see Landon Dickerson? Thoughts? We might not see him this whole. I really don't think we're going to see him this preseason. We might not see him this year. They keep saying there's no rush to get him on the field, so we'll see. Can't wait to see Smitty go off this year. You think he'll play Thursday? Shout out from the Philippines. It's 11 p.m. here. Just checking you out before bed. That's what's up. Yeah, I think he'll play a little bit. I don't think he'll play much though. Probably like a series or two at the most. I don't think he's going to go too crazy. They're probably trying to be a little bit cautious with these guys. And for good reason. For good reason. It's not that important. You want to see him for a little bit, but you don't want to overdo it. Y'all delusional. Hey, it is what it is. Dickerson probably redshirt in this year, and I'd hate to see that. The defense will be great. I agree. My guy Singleton, the truth. This linebacking core is impressing me. It's definitely impressing me. I like seeing Wallace back up the smack. Yeah, bro. He didn't pass to him 3 times in a row. Shout out to Lindy for telling me about that. And offense besides, I guess I'm good. We want both be Moe greedy. Yeah, exactly. I want greatness. Man. I wouldn't be mad at that. I feel like if you offer them somebody like a Zach Ertz, they jump on that, man. They have nobody over there. Who do they have over there? They got a decent running back that was undrafted, and I think they drafted another running back, that Travis Etienne guy, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously you got your franchise quarterback. Who's your wide receivers? DJ Shark, I think they have. Am I mistaken there? I think they have DJ Shark. I have no idea who their offensive weapons are. I think they could use a Zach Ertz. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 90 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new. You know what I'm saying? Help me get to 3K. I know a lot of people do give outs and stuff like that. So once we hit 3K, maybe they'll do a give out. I'm broke. I ain't doing a damn give out. Y'all be doing it. There's always a new give out on a giveaway, and I never win. I'll be mad. I'll be salty. I hope Landon Dickerson doesn't pull Andre Dillard. It was a very, very risky pick, man. It was a very risky pick, but we'll see what happens. Nick Sirianni says Smitty was going to take some reps. Yeah, I mean, well, he's been in team reps, but he didn't do any of the 1v1s, but he's been in team reps, but I haven't heard him catching a ball yet. So I don't know. I don't know what they're really doing. Yeah, we'll see what happens with him. I don't know what their plan is with him. They're just being very elusive of that question. Can't hurt. Jacoby hasn't flashed much in this camp. I think he can be stashed on the practice squad. Jacoby was actually doing pretty darn good when he was out there. Like I won't say he was doing pretty darn good. It wasn't live practice or anything like that. They weren't hitting, but it seemed like he was a part of the defense, almost like the same way that Davion Taylor. He was like always out there. So I thought that he had a shot of making this roster. We'll see if that changes, but maybe you're right. Maybe we get lucky and we can just stash him on the practice squad. The linebackers look good against the Steelers first half. True. I still want to see them. I want to see them executing their run fits a little bit better. But other than that, I really don't have too much to complain about. Shout out to my guy. Keep doing your thing. I respect the channel. I was making videos, but some unfortunate events slowed me down, but I will be back. But let me know, bro. I'll definitely subscribe, bro. I'll subscribe, man. I appreciate you. What's good, Vic? Smith will play Thursday for maybe 2. Exactly. Yeah, he'll play like maybe 1 or 2. Hey, did you do the Philly Shakedown podcast intro for Philly 500 Enjoy Shake? Yeah, I did. I did. Those are the homies. I had to. You know what I'm saying? I had to show love. I hope you guys liked it. Sean Bradley is growing on me. This whole linebacker. Look, I've said millions of times, and I'll keep saying it until the season actually starts. I'm worried about the linebacking core the most. But other than that, hey, they've been showing me, they've been proving me wrong. So hopefully they can keep it going in the regular season. Kayvon Wallace has been getting that Cam Newton. Yeah, he called him the check down king. Call him the check down king. Hey, check down king. I like that. Tim Tebow got cut. Yeah, man. Jesus, God ain't gonna like that. God, God ain't gonna like that. You ain't supposed to cut him. You literally, I mean, you have to be bad if the best O line coach in the league can't coach you out. Stout. I mean, but this is like, listen, I don't really understand this narrative. He was injured last year. Last year was the year that he was supposed to realistically show us what he had. He didn't have that opportunity. He had some good games at left tackle, had a terrible showing at right tackle. I don't think that we can really judge him off that. I think that he showed that he can be decent. We got to see what happens. The injuries is a big part of it. And if he can't be available, availability is the most important of it, ability. But I just don't think that he's trash yet. I don't know why everybody's just so willing to give him up so quick. Why get Henderson if we got one in free agency? And Matt. All right, so I'll tell you. You ready? The Philadelphia Eagles going on past this season, we don't have anybody, but we have Darius Slay technically on contract for about $23 million next year because we had to restructure it. So we have like a 33-year-old Darius Slay, right? And then you look at, I'm gonna get to the super chat, my bad, but now you got me worked up. I like this question. But what's it called? So now if you add somebody like a CJ Henderson, right? If you add CJ Henderson, you have a cornerback that's a first round pick that can be a future guy for you on his rookie deal. So next year you can make a decision to either move on from from Steve Nelson, or maybe move on from Darius Slay, or move on from both and draft the number one cornerback. And now you have two top 10 cornerback picks, in first round picks at those positions. And CJ Henderson played well when he was at the Jags. It comes with baggage. I will say that. But I think that the baggage is a mental thing. And I think that that thing can be worked on this year, especially because we wouldn't be asking him to be our number one. So I think we can offer him a very, very good situation, and we need a future of that situation. So that's my long-winded, when you bring him up, man. But shout out to the GOAT, the absolute GOAT, man. Philly 500. What's good, my brother? Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. He says, yo, Joe Castro, what up? My boy Quez Watkins tearing it up yet again. Yes, sir. You called it. You called it. Keep up the great work. You the man. I appreciate it, man. You the man. You the man, man. I appreciate that, for real. But yeah, I did do their intro. So if anybody watches, I'm sure everybody watches actually, but everybody that watches the Philly Shakedown, I did do their intro, and it was an honor. It was an absolute honor. So thank you for that, and thank you for the $10. I appreciate you, 500, man. You are a GOAT. You are an absolute GOAT. Okay, I'm back. How Jalen Hurts? He's looking good, man. This team is looking good, bro. This team is looking good. I really can't complain. Y'all know me. Y'all know I would say the truth. Like, the only things I'm a little bit worried about, Jason Kelsey got a little roughed up, but he's still in there. Devontae Smith hasn't really done anything. He's been with the team, but he hasn't really gotten much targets so far. Jordan Mailata is still doing good. Quez Watkins is balling the heck out. I think he has like 2 or 3 touchdowns with everything combined. I mean, I feel like we're starting to see the full picture shape up. I think we're finally starting to kind of get there. We got to keep Slay. He's a culture setter. We just got to figure out that money, and he's not getting any younger. I'm not saying get rid of him like right now, but if you get somebody that's a great, cornerback, we could definitely figure this out, man. We could definitely, because we need that. Damn, Philly, you ain't got to do all that, man. I appreciate the $5 super chat. He said, thanks for doing that intro. You killed it. I love it. Very nice of you, my man. It was a pleasure, man. It was an honor. I appreciate you letting me do that, man, for real. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, Vic, man, talk to these boys, man. We got 91 people in here. We gotta get them likes up. I like that. I like that. Talk to these boys. But yeah, I appreciate everybody in here, man. I appreciate everybody in here. This is a lot of fun. And hopefully we'll be doing this soon with the games. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we'll be doing this soon with some live games. People getting knocked the hell out. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. LB and 500 in the chat. Eagles Bird Gang is strong. Heck yeah, bro. That's family, bro. Like the love that I've received through, from all these guys is crazy, bro. Like it's a blessing to call these guys friends, for real. It is truly a blessing, man. I appreciate that, 500. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Eagles Nation is strong. It's strong. The force is strong. You know what I'm saying? We should draft Derek Stingley next year. Since that's look, we need a future of the position. If we go after somebody like CJ Henderson, he can be one of those guys. He can be an outside guy at the very worst. He can be a CB2, in my opinion, at the very worst. There's a little bit of injury history with him, but I'm not too worried about that. Like I said, he's going through something right now mentally. He doesn't want to be in Jacksonville, but I think we can fix that. I don't want to say fix that, but I think we can help him. We did it with Brandon Brooks. Like, people quickly forget that. Like, Brandon Brooks was going through some stuff. That's why he got traded. That's why we were able to get him. So I think that we can figure this out. Like, I don't know, man. I think you guys really gotta. I did a show with Eric Crocker. He's a former defensive back he used to play in the NFL, the AFL, and he now works for a podcast covering the 49ers. But he does a lot of draft work, right? So I had him on. Go check it out. It was a live show. I had him on, and me and him were just basically talking about CJ Henderson and why he liked CJ Henderson. He had CJ Henderson as his highest ranked cornerback when he was coming out of the draft for a lot of reasons. And like I'm saying, and he said it too, there's obvious baggage because he's not getting traded for no reason, but there's obvious baggage, but it's stuff that I think we can handle. I think we can figure it out. But we're not going to get him. So that's why, I don't know why I keep on trying to go so hard for him, but I would love to. Tone DeShields, my guy, what's going on, brother? What's going on? It's good to see you back. Congratulations on all your success as of late, man, and just personal life success. God bless, man. It really is. It's nice to see you doing so well, man. I'm happy for you. There's no way you can't be excited to see our receiving core this year. It's going to be nice to see us explosive at the position again. I agree 110%. This is what we want, man. This is what we wanted, right? We wanted wide receivers. We wanted cornerbacks. Like, listen, man, I'm not going to sit here and say I love Howie, but he's making it hard for me to hate him. He's making it really hard. I might have to take those Fire Howie shirts off a sale, Jonathan Gannon is known as a CB whisperer. Maybe he can help CJ Henderson. That's what I'm saying. There's so many things that are working in our favor in this situation. Like I said, if it's a mental thing, we've dealt with stuff like that before, and I'm not trying to say it like, we can deal with him. I feel like we can help him. I feel like we can help him in that regard. And he doesn't have to worry about being on a terrible team and being a first round pick that, you got to be the cornerback number one off rip and you got to be a dog with nobody else helping you. You're going to probably be cornerback 3 right now, maybe cornerback 2, and you move Steve Nelson into the slot. But you don't have much pressure. You have a very good cornerback on one side. You have a very good cornerback on the other side. Not too much to worry about, man. What's good, Scoob-Doo? What's good, Scoob-Doo? How did that Madden game turn out after the Eagles versus Steelers game? Well, I bought a new controller because that didn't turn out well. But no, I hate the new Madden, if I'm being 100% honest. The new Madden is absolute garbage. But I'm going to pay for it either way. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to play it. It is what it is. Like, they got me. I'm waiting on 2K to come out with something. Content creator should do a meet and greet at the Eagles State of Union. That would be dope. That would be dope. Well, I mean, we all live in like different places, but I'm sure we could all meet up at one point in our lives. We could all meet up. Josiah Scott been looking promising. He's been looking decent. with CJ Henderson, our secondary would be one of the top secondaries in the league. Facts. Now, I will go back to Josiah Scott real quick. Josiah Scott, the reason why I wasn't too, gleaming about saying how he is, I will say in a preseason game, there was some plays that I felt like he was just out of position. And I know that I was kind of being a little bit nitpicky, maybe, because they were running really vanilla defenses. So it's kind of hard. You had to pick one or two, and he just picked wrong on a couple things. But he got some things to work on. He's not really around the ball that much. I think he had 7 tackles, though, so I'm lying about that. But I don't know. I just don't feel like he's like popping. I don't know. He didn't pop off the field to me. Oh, no. I didn't lose. I was just so mad. I was mashing the buttons. Like every touchdown was bang. I was hit sticking everybody. You feel me? Bro, I wasted my money. Madden is horrible. Big facts, bro. Big facts. I rather play 2K, and that's not saying much. I just go right back to MLB The Show. Keep it a stack. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 100 people in here. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe. Go a long way. Would go a long way. Shoot, and y'all keep on doing these super chats. I might have to go out to this game this weekend. I want to go to the preseason game, but I ain't got the money like that. That's gonna be but y'all blessing it, boy. Y'all blessing your boy. It's crazy. All right. It seems like stuff's starting to dry up. Hopefully practice ain't over. So we didn't even have kicking drills today. So like, I'm assuming because who the hell's our field goal kicker? Is the day over? Yeah, I kind of want to, bro. I live in Florida, so I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about it. Just flying out there for a night. Just going out to the game. I'll think about it. I low-key want to because every other one's gonna be mad expensive. I've been gone. Did Hurts too good? And did anyone get hurt? Hurts did well. It seems like we won the day again on both sides, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like practice is over. But it looks like we did really good. I mean, there was a couple people that got banged up. Jason Kelsey got banged up, but he's fine. Nothing crazy. I don't think anything too crazy. Let me double check my notes. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Devontae Smith didn't really do much, though. That's the only thing. Like, he was in team drills, but he wasn't on one-on-ones. So yeah, it doesn't seem like Jake Elliott was day-to-day, but that was at the beginning of practice. Derek Barnett was added to it. He's day-to-day, shoulder injury. Javon Hargrave with an ankle. Those are all of the guys that got added to the injury list today. Jacoby looks like he was upgraded to day-to-day, so that's good. But nothing too crazy. Really, it's just more of the same. More of the same. You got Quez Watkins going insane. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of teams a whole bunch of wide receivers going insane. And Travis Fulgham kind of having an average day. But it looks like the players are beginning to speak. So I'm going to get the heck out of y'all face and let you guys go watch that because Devontae Smith is speaking. And that is something you guys should watch. But other than that, man, I appreciate everybody that was in here, man. This was a lot of fun. We'll be back tomorrow with the thing, you know that. But other than that, y'all know what it is. It's Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here.
B Scott with the Philadelphia
John
Eagles.
Dornbus here of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Edwards of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Follow my guy Joe Castro on his YouTube/podcast channel.
Let's give a shout out to the Philly podcast.
Shout out Philly and my guy Joe Castro. So keep on doing great things, guys. Fly Eagles Fly.
Fly Eagles Fly.
Go Birds.